Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna be talking about Marvel Avengers. I got a chance to play this like last year in September, and I was always like, I need to kind of like tell people about this game because I feel like they're kind of misunderstanding it, and I don't think Square Enix is doing the best job of explaining like how cool like all the components of it are and what you're actually going to be able to do. If they literally just took this tagline, but I think more people will be on it and more people will be excited. It's basically just Marvel Ultimate Alliance on like PS4 and PS5 with like realistic graphics. It's like a more realistic version of that. So the demo that we got to play last year, we went to EGX, which is a kind of like a the UK's version of E3, lot smaller, doesn't necessarily have that many announcements, but it's our version of that. And I got the chance to go behind closed doors and play with Ms.Marvel or Camilla Khan, the smaller Ms.Marvel, as you will know her. And she has the abilities where she can make her hands bigger and do whatever. But I think a load of people don't actually know that the game's going to have like loot, it's going to have a full co-op mode, the campaign is separate from the co-op, well, not separate, but like missions are intertwined, and you can do like co-op missions, you can do campaign missions. That's gonna have a full story, and you can play it. The thing that is like super exciting is that they're gonna have loads of costumes in there as well. Something that we don't necessarily get in like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, where they have like the costumes are actually like separate from the gear that you pick up. So the gear that you pick up will just change like your abilities and your like how much damage you do and blah blah blah, the normal loot grind that you get in any game like Destiny, Division, obviously all of those types of games. But it also had like some massive skill tree. They showed us like behind the closed doors, we had like a whole demonstration on like what the actual game is, and they had like a skill tree with a bunch of different stuff. Like they said that you can mix and match stuff from like different skill trees to make your own type of build. And I really only like remember like doing that in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Shout out to all the veterans that have played Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If you guys in comments shout out if you've played that, you guys are the real G's. But I felt like in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, you had a lot more variety in the moves that you can pick and stuff like that. And it seems like it's actually going to be able to do that, and you're going to be able to essentially just have a mix and match of skills so that you can take in and make the playstyle your own and stuff like that, which is hella cool. And then the gear goes on top of that, which will add like modifiers to your actual abilities. The game recently got delayed as well. So yeah, it was meant to be coming out May, I think, and then it got delayed back. But I feel like maybe all those games like Cyberpunk and what else got delayed? A bunch of all the other games are just trying to get themselves like in the window for when the next gen consoles are coming out, so that they can be on both platforms. Because it makes sense, right? For that to be the case. So talking about Camilla Khan now, like, because that's the character that I got like most of the hands-on with. The gameplay actually felt like kind of like Spider-Man and like Batman, you know, there's like that combat where it's like you can counter, but the difference on this one is that I guess it's like the same as Spider-Man basically, because you can have your abilities on like I think we were playing PlayStation, so we had our abilities on L2. So if you wanted to like throw out a big hand and do like some spinny kick where you got where you like just took out everybody in the vicinity, and you can swap out those abilities. Those are the ones that I'm talking about that you can swap out. And then you had like your ultimate ability that I think it was called Embiggen. So you like after building bar, you could make her massive, and then she go around, and then she could just destroy stuff, and it just felt super powerful. It felt super like cool and tactile to go through and like actually just like mash people up. It kind of felt more visceral than Spider-Man, but less than Batman Arkham, if you get what I'm saying. It was kind of like an in-between like middle ground, which I felt pretty cool. They also said that they're actually going to be introducing a bunch of different heroes into it, so maybe you might actually get Spider-Man into the actual game. Hopefully they actually pick some good ones and not some like dead heroes that no one cares about, and they're going to be coming as DLC. So the flow of the game will be, from what they've said, and hopefully they actually change this, is that you play through the campaign, and when you go through the campaign missions, there's going to be like some like co-op missions that take you around the world and you have to do those, and those ones are kind of more broad, open-ended missions, while the campaign missions are more like linear, focus on the single heroes. They'll tell their stories, but there will be ones that that are separate from like the main campaign, that tell specific story elements of a particular hero on like another side mission thing, which is pretty cool. Other than that, like, I think, yeah, that's the gist of it. All the characters felt kind of different. Hulk feels different to like to Thor. Hulk feels like a thick boy, like a proper thick boy when he does his moves and when he does his smash stuff. Iron Man just feels like, if you ever play one of the old Iron Man games, it plays like that. Thor kind of feels like God of War, which is hella cool. So if you play the new God of War, that's how Thor feels. Captain America, never got to play with him. Kind of sad because I didn't have time. And yeah, that's it really. I just kind of wanted to offload my thoughts and kind of give people like the gist and the lowdown of what the actual game is, rather than them thinking like, I don't know, there's loads of just misinformation. Hopefully they will do a better job in the run up to the actual release of the game to show off the game and what it actually is. But I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys will get excited with me, so I have some buddies to actually play with on like day one. But yeah, yeah, it's cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for all the support on the video so far. You guys have been killing it, commenting, dropping likes on the video. You guys are awesome. I'll probably be back with a couple of videos next week for you guys. Thank you. Don't forget that you can catch me on Twitch as well. I'm streaming on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Almost nearly forgot that myself because we changed schedule recently. And we're streaming all the games. So peace out, everybody. Laters.